of everything written about why your phone battery dies after a year and how to make it last 3 times longer. The most important context keeps getting dropped from the main narrative. It's not your imagination. A staggering 66% of smartphone users report that their battery starts to die within just a year of use. Imagine that. You buy a shiny new phone, and in less than 12 months, it feels like it's been through a war, struggling to hold a charge. Let's dive into what's really happening here, and how you can stretch that battery life 3 times longer than what most people experience. Every smartphone battery, typically a lithium-ion, Li-ion, has a lifespan measured in charge cycles. A charge cycle means using up 100% of battery power, but that doesn't have to come from a single long charge. If you drain your battery to 50% and then recharge it back to 100%, that counts as half a cycle. Most Li-ion batteries are rated for about 300 to 500 cycles. So guess what happens when you keep regularly draining your battery to below 20% and charging it back to full? You're burning through those cycles faster than you realize. Now here's where it gets interesting. Modern smartphones are equipped with features that drain your battery in the background without you even noticing. Think about all those apps constantly pinging for updates, pushing notifications, or using location services. Even when you're not using them, they're busy sipping away at your battery like it's a bottomless drink. It's infuriating, right? But it's not just the apps, it's also the software updates. They often optimize performance, but can create higher demands on your battery, especially in older phones. The momentum is growing because we're now living in an era where we rely on our smartphones for everything. Want to check the weather? There's an app for that. Need to find the nearest coffee shop? There's definitely an app for that. But this reliance means our batteries are getting tested more than ever. Instead of being a tool, our phones sometimes feel like they're the ones in control, dictating when they'll last. Let's shift gears and talk about what you can do to extend your battery life. First things first, turn off features you aren't using. If you're at home connected to Wi-Fi, do you really need Bluetooth or mobile data on? You could save a surprising amount of energy just by toggling these settings. Another way to help is to adjust the screen brightness or set it to auto brightness. For many folks, the screen is the biggest battery hog. The brighter that screen shines, the quicker it drains. Now, here's a fact you might not have considered. Temperature plays a massive role in battery longevity. Lithium-ion batteries prefer a cool, moderate temperature range. If you're leaving your phone in a hot car or out in the cold, you're not doing it any favors. Extreme temperatures can damage the battery's chemistry and reduce its lifespan. A major player in battery health is the charging habits that have snuck into our daily routines. Charging your phone overnight, it might feel convenient, but it means your battery is stuck at 100% for hours. This constant state of being fully charged can degrade the battery over time. Try to limit charging to around 80% or unplug it once it hits that point. This habit might seem tedious, but it pays off. You might also consider using battery-saving modes. Most smartphones come equipped with these settings to optimize performance and minimize background activity. When you enable Battery Saver, your phone limits those pesky updates and reduces screen brightness, helping your battery stay alive longer. Let's not forget about your apps. Some are notorious for being battery guzzlers. You can check your settings to see which apps are the biggest culprits. If you notice certain social media apps are draining your phone faster than you can imagine, it might be time to rethink how and when you use them. You don't need all those notifications pinging at you every 5 minutes. As we move further into a world leaning on connectivity, battery technology will continue evolving. Researchers are working on alternatives like solid-state batteries that promise longer lifespans and faster charge times. But until that becomes mainstream, we need to make the best of what we have. In a twist, consider the power of reconditioning your battery. Yes, you heard me. Some users swear by techniques like fully discharging and then recharging your battery to recalibrate it. It's not a guaranteed fix, but it may help recalibrate the battery management system and prolong its life. Here's a bold thought. Consider investing in a portable charger or power bank. If you're always on the go, having a backup can alleviate the stress of low battery anxiety. It's a lifesaver when you need that phone to last through the day. So let's wrap this up. Your phone's battery life may fade faster than you'd like, but with a little knowledge and effort, you can stretch its lifespan significantly. Monitor your charging habits, be conscious of how you use your phone, and don't ignore the power of simple settings adjustments. Batteries are like relationships. They need care, attention, and a little understanding to thrive. Keep your phone happy, and it'll keep you connected without the constant worry of dying mid-Instagram scroll or halfway through an important call. Embrace these habits, and you might find your battery lasting not just longer, but way longer than you ever thought possible.